Is AI the death of rock and roll? Coming up on Music Meanderings. I'm Mike Lamneck. This is Music Meanderings. You know, recently, doing my wanderings through YouTube, I found this video, What If Kiss Dynasty Was Recorded as Country? And I clicked on it. You know, it seemed interesting. And I really fully intended on listening to just one song or just a bit of one song, see what it was like. I got sucked into the whole thing, listened to the whole 35-minute album. And you know what? It was pretty good. And then I got to look into the comments, and a lot of folks have been watching this video, and the comments were just really mostly positive about, I can't believe how this was pulled off. And they were thinking it was a real band, as I was initially, but now all signs point to it being an AI creation. I kind of felt deceived after I heard about that, but it didn't take away from the fact that this was enjoyable content. And if you look through YouTube, there are many examples of this type of thing with Kiss and other bands. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what I found really interesting were the comments, and people really enjoyed it and were looking for more of this type of content. Now I got to thinking, if this is AI generated, which all signs seem to point that it is this the end of real music? I mean, kind of sheds a whole new light on the classic album cover by Queen. We've now arrived at the place where someone with no musical talent can just type in an idea and create an entire professional sounding song. There are many apps, some of them free, that allow you to do just that. Now, maybe you think, well, you know, they can do that on a recording, but not as a live band. Well, if you've been paying attention to the controversy concerning the Eagles and other bands lip syncing on their tours, and I have even linked in the description an excellent in-depth vocal analysis video. Also, Taylor Swift's entire live show being mostly on tape. So it's not too far a stretch to think that an AI-generated band could just perform alongside their track. Now, is this all right? I mean, it's just entertainment, right? Or is it the death of real original music creation as we know it? Now, here's another point to ponder. AI is so prevalent these days that it's being used to remaster many classic albums and enhance them, or even at times recreate parts that weren't there in the original recordings. For example, blueoystercult recently released their album Ghost Stories, which revisited tracks mostly recorded in their late 70s, early 80s heyday. Now, they admittedly used AI technology to create samples that weren't in some of the original recordings. And again, I've included a link below to a great interview with the band just about that. Now, personally, I really enjoy the album, and finding this out didn't make me like it any less, but where do you draw the line? Is it okay as long as the creator admits to using AI and doesn't try to be deceptive about it? What do you think? I'd love to hear your comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to Music Meanderings.